The Aswang. Just whispering the name sends shivers down spines. They are creatures of the night, monsters that haunt the imaginations of many Filipinos. Aswangs are not friendly creatures. They are monsters. They crave human flesh. They stalk the night, searching for their next victim. The stories about them are terrifying. They are told and retold across generations. They serve as warnings. Be careful when darkness falls. Aswangs are not like other monsters. They are unique. They can change their form. Shapeshifters, they are called. Sometimes they look like ordinary people. They blend in. They hide among us. This makes them even more terrifying. But when they are hungry, their true form emerges. Claws sprout, fangs lengthen, their eyes glow red. They become the monsters from our nightmares. The most common form? A horrific dog-like creature. It's the form they take when they hunt. Where did the stories of the Aswang come from? No one knows for sure. The legends are old, ancient even. They predate written history in the Philippines. Some say the stories came from Spanish colonizers. They used them to scare the Filipinos, a way to control them. Others believe the Aswang represents something darker, the fear of the unknown, the dangers that lurked in the jungles. Whatever their origin, the Aswang stories persist. They are passed down through generations. They are a part of Filipino culture. The Aswang is more than just a monster. It's a cultural icon in the Philippines. It's a part of their folklore. The stories serve a purpose. They teach children about good and evil. They warn them about the dangers of the night. The Aswang is a reminder to be careful, to be watchful, to protect yourself and your loved ones. It is a cautionary tale. Even today, the Aswang remains a powerful figure. It is a symbol of the Philippines' rich cultural heritage. Section 5. Echoes in the darkness. Aswangs around the world. The Aswang may be a Filipino creature, but stories of similar monsters exist worldwide. They are called different names, but they share similarities. Vampires in Europe, they crave blood. They stalk the night much like the Aswang. Werewolves, they transform under the full moon. They become beasts, similar to the Aswang's shape-shifting abilities. These creatures speak to a universal fear, the fear of the unknown, the fear of the darkness that exists within us all. Section 6. The Aswang's bite influence on modern culture. The Aswang is not just a creature of the past. It's still relevant today. It continues to influence Filipino culture. You can see it in their movies, their TV shows, their books. The Aswang is a popular subject. These modern interpretations often put a new spin on the old myths. They explore the Aswang's psychology. They question its motives. But one thing remains constant, the Aswang's ability to terrify. It reminds us that some things are best left in the shadows. Section 7. Fear and Fascination, the enduring appeal of the Aswang. The Aswang, a creature deeply rooted in Filipino folklore, has intrigued and terrified generations. Its legend has been passed down through countless stories, each more chilling than the last. Why do we find the Aswang so compelling? Perhaps it's the fear of the unknown, the fear of what lurks in the shadows. Around campfires in the dead of night, tales of the Aswang come to life, sending shivers down our spines. The thrill of a good scare. The Aswang embodies our deepest fears, the ones that keep us awake at night. The rustling leaves in a dark forest, the flickering lights in a haunted house, all remind us of the Aswang's presence, the adrenaline rush of a scary story. Whether we're reading a book or watching a horror movie, the Aswang's tale grips us. Our hearts race, our palms sweat, and for a moment, we are transported into a world where the Aswang might just be real, or maybe it's the fascination. The Aswang is not just a monster, it's a mystery waiting to be unraveled. Its ability to shapeshift, to blend into the shadows, makes it a subject of endless curiosity. The Aswang is a shapeshifter, a creature of mystery. It can be anyone or anything hiding in plain sight. This ability to transform adds layers to its legend, making it even more intriguing. We are drawn to the unknown. The Aswang represents the mysteries of the world, the things we cannot explain. Exploring dark caves or foggy landscapes, we are reminded of the Aswang's elusive nature. Whatever the reason, the Aswang endures. Its legend has stood the test of time, passed down through generations. Under a full moon in ancient villages, the stories of the Aswang are still told. It continues to capture our imaginations. Writers and artists alike are inspired by the Aswang, creating new tales and illustrations that keep the legend alive. By candlelight, they bring the Aswang to life on paper. It reminds us that some mysteries are never meant to be solved. The Aswang is a reminder of the world's enduring mysteries, the ones that remain locked away, hidden in the cobweb-covered attics of our minds. The Aswang is more than just a monster. It's a reflection of our own fears and fascination with the unknown. When we look into the mirror, we see a part of ourselves in the Aswang, a part that is both terrified and intrigued by the mysteries of the world. It's a reflection of our own fears and fascination with the unknown. The Aswang's legend continues to thrive because it taps into something primal within us, a need to confront and understand the darkness that lies just beyond our reach. Section 8. Beyond the Shadows. Lessons from the Aswang. The Aswang stories are scary, but they can also teach us lessons. Lessons about good and evil, about the dangers of the world. They remind us to be cautious, to be aware of our surroundings, to protect ourselves and the people we love. The Aswang serves as a warning. It tells us that evil can lurk anywhere, even in the most unexpected places. It teaches us that we must be brave, we must face our fears, we must fight for what is right. Section 9. The Aswang in Art and Literature, a legacy of fear and intrigue. The Aswang, a creature of Filipino folklore, has left an indelible mark on the cultural landscape. The Aswang's influence extends beyond oral traditions. It has permeated various forms of artistic expression, becoming a symbol of the unknown and the fear. It has inspired countless works of art and literature. Artists and writers alike have been captivated by its eerie presence, using it as a muse to explore the depths of human fear and imagination. Painters have tried to capture its monstrous form on canvas. Each stroke of the brush attempts to bring to life the terror and mystery that the Aswang embodies. Writers have woven its legend into chilling tales. These stories often serve as cautionary tales, warning of the dangers that lurk in the shadows. These works often explore the darker aspects of Filipino culture. They delve into the rituals, beliefs and superstitions that have been passed down through generations. They delve into themes of fear, superstition and the struggle between good and evil. The Aswang becomes a metaphor for the internal and external battles that people face. Through art and literature, the Aswang continues to fascinate and frighten audiences. Its story is retold in various forms, each time adding a new layer to its mythos. It serves as a reminder of the power of storytelling and the enduring nature of myth. The Aswang's legacy is a testament to the human need to understand and confront our deepest fears. Section 10. The Aswang's future, myth, modernity and beyond. The Aswang is an ancient creature, deeply rooted in the folklore of the Philippines. Its origins trace back to the stories told by our ancestors, who lived in close-knit communities and relied on oral traditions to pass down their knowledge and beliefs. But its story is not over. It continues to evolve, adapting to the changing times and the shifting landscapes of our modern world. The Aswang is a testament to the enduring power of myth and the human imagination. To adapt to modern times, the Aswang has taken on new forms and meanings. It has become a symbol of the unknown, a representation of our deepest fears and anxieties in an ever-changing world. New interpretations of the Aswang emerge, reflecting the diverse ways in which we engage with our cultural heritage. Filmmakers, writers and game developers have all found inspiration in the Aswang, bringing it to life in new and exciting ways. In movies, books and video games, the Aswang has become a versatile character, capable of embodying a wide range of themes and narratives. It is a creature that can be both terrifying and fascinating, a symbol of the unknown that continues to captivate our imaginations. The creature takes on new forms, new powers. Each new interpretation adds another layer to the myth, enriching the story and ensuring its survival in the modern age. Will the Aswang always be with us? Perhaps. As long as we continue to explore the unknown and confront our fears, the Aswang will remain a part of our cultural consciousness. As long as we fear the unknown, the Aswang will have a place in our stories and our imaginations. It is a reminder of the power of fear and the ways in which it shapes our perceptions of the world. As long as we tell stories, the Aswang will live on. It is a testament to the enduring power of storytelling and the ways in which it connects us to our past and our cultural heritage. The Aswang will live on not just as a creature of myth, but as a symbol of the timeless nature of our fears and the stories we tell to make sense of them. It is a reminder that some stories are timeless. They transcend generations, connecting us to our ancestors and to each other in a shared cultural experience. They speak to something primal within us, a deep-seated need to understand the world and our place in it. The Aswang in all its forms will continue to be a part of that journey.